Yo, quick vocabulary term for all my brothers and sisters out there who don't speak Spanish. Piragua means snow cone. For the Mexicans, raspa. Outside of that, I don't know what to tell you, man. Scraping the ice block in a rhythmic pattern as if he's playing El Guido with his metal, triangle-shaped invention to give the piraguas the perfect point. Cherry, por favor. That's my favorite. Pero si le wants uno de coco, dame otro, yells Josh, racing down on his bike toward the piragua man. He's sweating. An August day in the city got him hyperventilating, and piragua man hustles to give Josh the cure. Pouring the flavor like a wine bottle, he fills the snowy ice, even pours a little over his hand, trying to be nice. Un peso the price. Bees and wasps hovering over the station, but with no concern, he swats them away as he's talking to the local liquor store owner about the bochinche or chisme or gossip that went down on Spalding last night. The only cat on the corner the cops don't fuck with because he serves them too. Once in a while, pouring trickles of water down his spine to give relief from the mosquito bites he can't reach. A big coquille chilling on the lawn chair is painted on the side of the cart just to remind you who brought this here. As the sun dies over the city and takes the children with it, Piragua man pushes the cart down the cracked sidewalk to meet with other vendors, count their stories, exchange money before they restock for tomorrow. Chicago or Puerto Rico? Even if I claim to be from an island of palm trees and blue seas, would they claim me? After all, it was a lake, not an ocean, that was my water. And don't get me wrong, I love the motherland, but the streets of Chicago were my father. Un mofongo de yuca? Or un jibarito? The best pizza and burgers are made in Chicago. Have you ever seen a striped coquille? No, but plenty of Spanish cobras and Latin kings. However, I cannot keep Caribbean blood quiet because 40 years ago, this city caused the Boricuas to riot and continues to push the Puerto Ricans today. Condos replacing places where I once played. Concrete memories are now crushed for corporate gates. La sangre llama, the blood calls, my grandmother would say, as she stares out the window to the banners of Hispanic housing. How can I defend a city whose guardians choose my people for abusing? But after all, it is this yin-yang that make who I am. And because of that balance, my identity can never be silenced. Pero ¿qué pasó, Josué? I say, as I walk into the kitchen, late as usual, and put on my apron, still stained from the churrascos, steaks I was cutting the night before. It's the early evening, and we're booked on this spring Saturday, I was told as I take my place at the cutting board across from the deep fryer. My right arm is still sore from the smashing of mofongos all week, and I feel it when I slice the plátano plantains vertically on each side, but not before I chop off the tips. Toss them in the hot water to soften them up a bit. Oye, que son tres mofongos, uno sin tocino, cántamelo, Josué. I reply, yo man, it's three mofongos, the one without pork skin. Sing it to me, Josué, I reply as I start to force the skin open off the plantain plátano. Pieces of this carcass stay stuck in my fingers as my hands turn a dirty gray. I cut the fruit into the thickness of an ivory domino, then toss it into the deep fryer. When it's ready, I swing the basket over onto the cutting board and feel the hot grease drip onto the toes of my shoes, soaking through, reaching my socks. But I'm numb to the pain. I smile to myself when I hear Josué sing an old Spanish reggae song by El General, like Buruf Kun Kuna, esas son las chicas que me gustan a mí, as he grills the meat while shaking his hips. Eso es Louis. I had never been to an island, so he brought an island to me. I grabbed a pilon, the wooden cup, like the way a Jibaro grabs a machete, because I'm ready to go to work. First, I toss in the bits of tocino, pork skin, then crunch them up like grains of sand. Then I put un poco de aceite de ajo, garlic, oil of something or the other. Un poco de sofrito, seasoning. Mix it up with a spoon. Pour a handful of plátano bits. And then pound, pound, pound with the intensity of an African drummer. Pound, pound, pound with the violent intentions of a Spanish conqueror. Pound, pound, pound. Like a Taino, chiseling, petroglyph. Flip over the pilon and slam it on top of the table to reveal a delicious, perfect, dome-shaped blend that was made from the peeling, the slicing, the frying, the smashing of a plátano. My arm hurts. My hands are still stained a dirty gray. Thank you.